Hey guys, 343 here. So hope you all having a fantastic day. Had a beautiful day with that sun shining. It's like 85 degrees out. So yeah, in May, it's really warm. We're getting severe storms and tornadoes up to our north. As you can see, I've got some tools laid out here. I got my traffic advisor sitting right there from SpeedTech, and I've got my light bar from SpeedTech taken apart because I moved my takedowns from here to here. Got a screwdriver laying there. So I want to give you guys a look of what the new K-Force looks like on the inside, and I want to give you a idea of if you need to service your bar, how to properly dismantle it so you don't break it, because it's not like the older bars. It has sliding stuff, but it all kind of comes off in one piece. So it's actually really more accessible. That needs to be push button in there. A lot better accessible, I guess you would say. Maybe that goes like that. I don't remember. These new deals they've got to hold the wiring harness clips down are really awesome. So that's how it is. A lot of the wires are ran under this, which is really awesome. Keeps the wires from getting caught. There's not a whole lot of wires to get caught. Did notice some of these here are not sitting in their tracks though, so I've been going around pushing them back down on their tracks, securing them so they don't get caught. That's the PCB board. I'm guessing this and this is probably for the bigger bars so you can have more lights. I think I had a video up a while back about how to change out the PCB board on the Aries light bar, which I do not have anymore, as you can see. But the Prime light bar, if you guys have the Prime, the other Prime light bar we have, one of the PCB board ports went out. SpeedTech is being kind enough to send me one. Of course, it was a clearance item, so we did have to pay for the their whirligig. We did have to pay for it, but it's really cheap. 35 bucks for a PCB board. Pretty darn cheap. These stupid whirligigs are getting in there. Bye-bye. Helicopter things or whatever. I want to give a shout out to the people that helped me today. Very, very understanding, very polite, very happy. SpeedTech has really great customer service. Sarah, and I believe her name was Amanda. Those two are the ones that helped me today over the phone. Wish them a great career with SpeedTech lights, and a lot of new stuff coming, I was told. They're in a couple months they're going to be redesigning a lot of their stuff, so the light bars will probably be changing, the traffic advisors will probably be changing. I do want to mention, hopefully you can hear me, it just really got windy all of a sudden, is that this doesn't have it, but the surface mounts, the Z series, have went from 3 watt to 9 watt Creed LEDs. So that means they're going to be brighter, they're going to be pushing more light. I'm really excited to possibly get some of these soon. Maybe put some on the side of the toolbox, maybe in the back of the toolbox. I don't know, maybe on the tailgate. Who knows? I haven't decided. But always liking to try new products from SpeedTech. So we will have an unboxing of the PCB board and a video of how to properly install it. It's basically a couple screws, I do believe. This one's got 4 screws in it. To change this one, you just have to pull the wiring harnesses out. And this has a lot of wiring harnesses, so I think the last one I had only had 4. This one has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 harnesses. And then of course you have your main power and ground coming in. So now the lid is down here. I'll move this deal because I'm actually mounting this with, I got some screws. I'm going to see if I can find some shorter ones, but I'm moving my brackets down here so I can mount this with the slide track on the back so I can hide my mounting brackets. All right, you little whirligigs, go grow somewhere else. Not in my toolbox either. So this also slides off. It's got a little groove right here that slides down on that track, as you can see. Basically, when you take all your screws out, And another thing I want to show you with these screws, I'm really impressed with the little waterproofing deal. As you can see, this has been out in the weather, and we have been getting a lot of rain. Do you see any water in that? No. This is really, really good weatherproofed. I mean, I do get condensation on these things, but that's natural. You get condensation on headlights, windows, your house windows. So I'm going to slide this back into the grooves down here and here. Slide that back on. Now this becomes one piece. As you can see, all one piece. You can take these off individually if you need to. They come apart really good. They're really good and weather sealed. And they seal. There's this little plastic seal that goes around the edge there. It's kind of hard to see, but it goes up and goes up into here. So really nice. So let me put this on. Basically, you just pick it up and set it on there. All right, well, when I tried to put the lid back on, I kind of got a little saddened. So here's another point I want to make. If you want this bar, or any bar from SpeedTech, to have the alley lights over here or over there, please customize it and tell them that, I mean, it's not bothering me, but customize it, send it, do it the customization. That way they can go through and wire it how you want it to be wired. Because now, because the way the lid comes down, there won't be any way that I can, which I still haven't got all this sealed yet. It will seal when I get the screws in it though. The takedowns, because the wire going across, it won't let the lid sit down all the way. So you have to leave the takedowns in the middle, which is fine, no biggie. So I'm gonna get this screwed down and we'll go from. All right, well, after a hot sweating day, I got the lens back on the light bar and I kind of redid my traffic advisor. So I need to get some stuff, fill up these holes and patch, make this, but it's all gonna get eventually. That Herculiner stuff, I did a little spot of it there. You can see where I stopped. Just remounted the traffic advisor. I need to get some black paint. I used, I don't know if it's at work, the slide channel with some screws on the back. Holding it pretty good. It ain't, the whole headache rack moves instead of the light. So I need to make some sort of little bracket here to support this better, or weld something in there and get some strength there at the corner down here. But a little different look. It's a little bit lower. I don't know if I'm going to keep that there. Got a buddy that might put it on his truck, and I might just get some of these new 9-watt surface mounts from SpeedTech. Mount a couple of them with L brackets on these, on this headache rack or something. And I got a traffic advisor and a light bar. So yeah. But anyway, that part's done. Got to get some paint. I got some somewhere. It's got some black paint. I just gotta find it. But that's done. I wasn't able. I had them there before I put the lid on, but my takedowns are now back in the center again. There's not really a way, unless you can cut and splice the wires and run them up underneath that little deal they've got to where they go under, which I don't feel like splicing and cutting wires, because then it just means a spot for trouble to occur. So I need to make some different kinds of, and I'm thinking about drilling a hole in the center of this and running a bolt directly through this into the headache rack in this, so I can let this sit down just a little bit lower. That's my plan. But yep. So hopefully we'll have that new PCB board in soon, and we will go from there. So from the 343, like I said, if you want that bar to be a certain way, make it a certain way. So hopefully we're going to do some customizing to the 27-inch bar when we get the new PC. We're going to move some of the whites around to amber white, amber white, amber white. Split it up throughout the bar. So that should be pretty easy. I'll do a video on that, show you how that looks. So anyway, have a good one, guys. Good night, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.